Hello friends, welcome to the Noctera channel. Today, we will dive into the fascinating world of amazing creatures that conquer the most inaccessible peaks, settle their disputes in fierce battles, and skillfully move across nearly vertical rock walls. These animals develop such incredible speed and demonstrate phenomenal agility that even an entire pack of hungry wolves sometimes ends up far behind, left swallowing dust. However, in the mountains, even for them, everything can change in fractions of a second, and the situation can become truly critical. The heroes of today's episode are Mouflons, the true kings of the highlands. Mouflons are classic wild sheep from the genus Ovis and inhabit the harsh mountain ranges of southern Europe and vast regions of Asia. Males of some subspecies grow to an impressive 1.5 meters in length and reach a weight of more than 60 kilograms. Compared to females, they look like true giants, and their main weapon, their powerful horns, is simply astonishing. The total length of the horn set often approaches 2 meters, and their combined weight can reach 20 kilograms. These sturdy animals are perfectly adapted to extreme mountain conditions. Their thick, dense wool reliably protects them from piercing winds and severe frosts in winter, while the special structure of their digestive system allows them to process the toughest and scarcest vegetation that can be found on the rocks. But even in such seemingly inaccessible places, they cannot relax for even a minute. Despite the heavy crown on their heads, Mouflons possess remarkable agility. Their powerful, muscular legs allow them to make giant leaps across chasms and rocky obstacles, while their exceptional endurance allows them to maintain a high running pace for many kilometers. Not every predator would dare to engage in a long chase with such an athlete.
Females are often even more impressive in this regard. Their light, graceful build and modest weight allow them to perform breathtaking acrobatic feats on the rocks. Their jumps look almost like flight, while their balance and precision of movement are simply mesmerizing. But even such virtuosos of the mountains cannot always feel completely safe. Wolves are especially dangerous. Their pack hunting tactics neutralize many advantages of a single prey animal. In many mountain regions, these predators have perfectly adapted to steep slopes. They confidently patrol territories and move easily through deep snow thanks to their wide, snowshoe-like paws. And yet, catching an adult female mouflon in her native element is an almost impossible task. Here, at altitude, she fully controls the situation. Every jump is calculated, every turn is precise, and even on the very edge of a cliff, she keeps her composure and skillfully changes direction, increasing the distance. Wolves, of course, are not easily intimidated. Steep slopes do not stop them, and they stubbornly continue the pursuit. At a critical moment, the female resorts to an extremely risky maneuver that gives the predators no time to react. While the pack searches for alternative routes, she pushes herself to the absolute limit to maximize the distance, and this saves her life. Things are much worse for the less mobile male. As soon as the pack's attention switches to him, he understands. Fighting off an entire pack with horns is practically impossible. He also tries to break out of the circle using all his signature moves, but the terrain is not on his side. Realizing that further escape is pointless, the ram launches a counterattack, charging at his enemies with the last, almost desperate hope. Unfortunately, against numerical superiority and the coordination of the pack, even such a formidable fighter proves powerless. And against the fastest females, wolves have a well-practiced tactic. When they cannot catch up, they deliberately drive the prey into a narrow place where a second predator is already waiting in ambush. It would seem there is no escape, but even in such a deadly trap, the mouflon sometimes manages to slip out of the deadly jaws.
However, under extreme stress, precision begins to fail. The life-saving slopes can turn into a deadly trap in a single moment. After several hard falls, the exhausted and seriously injured animal continues to run forward, driven only by the will to live. But it cannot withstand a fully energized opponent for long. The first serious obstacle, and the chase comes to an end. When prey is caught with such difficulty, hungry predators will not miss their chance. However, when mouflons gather in large herds, like the Konya mouflons in the mountains of Turkey, hunting becomes much easier, even for a lone wolf. At the first sign of danger, panic instantly spreads through the herd. The strongest and fastest rush forward, while behind them, chaotic congestion forms from less agile individuals. Just one single mistake is enough, and the animal instantly becomes the main target. But wolves are far from the only threat. In the sky, the golden eagle is always on patrol, a huge feathered hunter that is completely unimpressed by the acrobatic talents of mouflons. Its attack is always lightning fast, sudden, and precise. The eagle masterfully uses the terrain. It grabs the victim with powerful talons and throws it off a cliff, then calmly descends to an already prepared trophy. Heavy horns do not help here. Against such an opponent, they are useless. Of course, the owners of these impressive horned crowns never miss a chance to use them. As with most ungulates, the mating season is a time to demonstrate strength and attractiveness. Only the most powerful males earn the right to reproduce, and the best way to prove superiority is through a serious duel. Such battles look truly epic. The blows of horns against each other are so powerful that their echoing sound spreads for kilometers around. Thanks to the special structure of the skull, the brain remains protected even during the most devastating collisions. Sometimes these battles last a very long time, and then it is no longer brute strength that matters most, but incredible endurance. Who can stay on their feet longer? For many centuries, mouflons have been desirable prey for hunters throughout their range. Their majestic appearance, trophy horns, and hard-to-reach habitats made them especially valuable targets. It is not surprising that in many regions, these animals completely disappeared or ended up on the verge of total extinction. Fortunately, conservation and reintroduction measures have helped to turn the tide. Mouflons have been reintroduced to places where they once disappeared, and today these proud mountain beauties are gradually returning to their historical territories, once again mastering the rocks and peaks. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, share your impressions in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay with us. There is still a lot ahead about the most amazing inhabitants of our planet. See you next time.